42 meters per second. And ready to warp. All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. Hanging out, playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. Oh, I forgot. H. Haha. There we go. UC H. There we go. And let's just put a quick symbol here on this side as well. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. As you can see, I'm playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12 Experimental. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Last episode, we had this little cargo vessel that we spawned in, and I'm just doing a little extra modification to it real quick. On this part, let's just do that so it's not as noticeable that it's a I don't know. I wish I could use that on this side. Actually, no, I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Yes, I know I got distracted as soon as we started. I do apologize for that. Let us put low ramps here, there, and over here as well. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to actually use this to make this what I need. Okay, and then ramps here and there, and now we're going to do walls, because this is an extremely important thing for me, is making our thing in flavor with what we've already done. So, okay. Entire all this, and then the exterior will be that. Haha! And I know I probably could have just mirrored it, but I'm not going to be doing that because I already did. Oh, let me and then there. Okay, now we can symbol U C H with the UCH planet symbol. Then over here, we're going to UCH planet symbol with the UCH. There we go. Okay. Very good, very good. It's hard to see with all the lights on, but yes, in any case, thank you for joining me today. I hope everybody enjoys what they see today. If you do, hit the like button for me. Last episode, we decided to spawn in this UCH transport, which it's called the Diplomat. And instead of transporting people, now it's a freighter that I modified to carry cargo. And we got a warp drive installed. And right now, because of everything we've done, we are slightly over the CPU. We're only at 88% efficiency. But once we can get its CPU upgraded and everything, it should be fine. So we're going to go ahead, flight systems on, and we're going to see... Wow, this thing does not go up very well at 88%. All right, let's land. Okay. I'm sure at 100% it will work a lot better. Let's open our thing. Let me make sure all of our thrusters are activated. Thrusters are activated. So at 88%, our lift-off capability is not the best, but once we get going, our current speed is 0. Can I not go up through this? All right, let's angle. And then we should definitely be able to get up this way. There we go. Max speed, it says, is 13, but is currently going 0 for some reason. I don't know. This is very, very unusual. Probably just that the thrusters aren't working very well. Once we get into, get out of our thing, once we get to, I don't know if it's because we're underground or if it's what, but once we get above the thing, we ought to be able to head out and into space and then warp to our location. Whoa! That's weird. When I set the cruise, it stopped doing this. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Instead of waiting for that, let us do this. There we go. And now, wow, we can't use our cruise control. That's very weird. There we go. I don't know what was wrong with it, but we are now, maybe it was the angle at which we were going. We are now heading into space. We don't have any ammunition for our weapons, so hopefully we won't run into anything dangerous. But if we do, actually, let me go ahead and angle towards where we're trying to get to. That way we just have to warp there once we get into space. That's this direction. Angle up, and we will get to space when we can. But yeah, hopefully we won't run into anything real dangerous. But I do have the detector, which ought to let us try to stay out of danger. And we are in orbit. So what we are looking for should be just down this direction. I don't know if we'll be able to highlight it on here, but we are heading towards here, which is way down that way. What? Interesting. Okay, so that's weird. Even in space, our speed changes based on, it looks like based on the gravity of the planet. Because if I level out, that's interesting. Or I guess it's maybe not the gravity of the planet, but rather the playing field. Something weird is going on with that. All right, if I stop, it's just, okay. And get out. Uh-oh. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, and then back in. Okay, now our speed and such does not seem to be affected by that. Well, maybe it does a little. That's weird. I don't know if it's based on the planet or if it's based on the play field. Hold on. Ah! I'm holding X and it's staying flat with the planet. That is really cool. I think they must have changed something with that. So there's not actually a... We need to fly faster. Okay. 42 meters per second. And ready to warp. Okay. We're just going to ping, and we're going to try to stay away from drones and such. That is an alien thing, or I guess it's Creel, which the Creel right now are neutral to me. So they ought not actually attack me. We might take a little bit and check out what they are. Now, I don't know if that is a resource or not. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think it says resource in space. Let's take a look at what the close things are. Let's take a look and see what this Creel ship is. Actually, no. Would that be Creel or Legacy? I don't know. That might be a Legacy one. The Creel... What color are the Creel? Territories. Creel would be purple. Those do not look purple to me. So I'm actually going to try to stay away from those alien things. They look like alien ship, maybe alien vessels, or I guess legacy vessels. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. But I do not want to get into a fight, and the legacy hates everybody, so we're going to avoid them for now until we have a better combat-based ship. We can see it now. I'm hoping it's not coming after us. It's still 3 kilometers away, and it's getting further away. Now it's getting closer. Now it's getting further away. I'm hoping by the time I get to whatever this is over here, it will be far enough away that I don't have to worry about it. But it does appear it may be coming towards me, which is going to be a little bit troublesome. That, I'm going towards it. But those are far enough away. This one here is the only one I'm really worried about. We do seem to be getting further and further away from it, though. So, I'm not terribly worried about that. That does look like it could be the gold asteroid over here. If when I get to this asteroid, the ships are still coming towards me, then I will start worrying. Oh, and there's another one up there. It looks like those are our 2 asteroids. This definitely looks like the gold asteroid, though, because it doesn't look like a restrum, so... Okay. That's definitely going further away. I'm hoping that when we get the gold, we're not going to be overburdened with gold. So I'm going to try to only get maybe 100 well, let's see, just enough for our purposes. So what we're going to need, if it's 15, 30, probably a total of 60 gold ores. So that's 250 plus some. Okay, let's connect to this container controller and just start gathering what we can. Okay, I think that ought to be enough gold for our purposes. So we really want to go ahead and start getting away from here. It doesn't look like anything's coming towards us, but let us come here. I'm going to set the course back home. Okay. At least we can still go at a decent speed, even with all this gold. Once we're en route back home, that's this direction. Hold on. If I unlock target, oh, I can still see all of our stuff. That's interesting. So I can just aim towards it now and warp to it. That's interesting. It actually shows our waypoints for our home and such. That's really good. Now let's see. The bunker, our bunker, is over on this side. Over here. I don't know what that we're aiming for is. I don't want to warp there because it may not be what we want. It may, I think it's an actual, no, hold on. Oh, no warp jump target locked. Oh, well. I was thinking maybe I could warp to above the bunker, you know, using like one pentaxid, but apparently not. Interesting. So that's very, very nice that you can see it highlight the target and everything. So this is going to be really, really good. We've got a good gold haul. Let me go into the diplomat freighter and then do this. We want to try to even out what we have in the cargo holds. We've got 1.16 tons in here and now 1.14, so we don't need that. Okay, now we are even on both sides. We've got 279 gold ores. What's that? Okay, that's a Polaris freighter. We don't need to worry about that. So we're good with that, and we're on our way home. Looks like everything is going to be really, really nice and easy. Whoa, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but my thing just switched to work with the planet. The cruise control thing just flipped, and it looks like we're in the planet's gravity well now, which is really, really cool that they're doing that. Because when I got close enough to the planet, it suddenly switched from just flying normally, and I started going faster, getting closer to it. So that's really, really cool. Okay, we ought to be coming down right at the bunker. Right here. Okay. And now we ought to be able to come straight down onto the bunker. And into our hangar. Or I guess our shuttle bay. Let's see if I can get this open. Haha, very nice. And landed. Okay. I can flight systems off, power off. Very nice indeed. Now I'll just move it all over to here. Bunker. Into the bunker inventory. Haha. So, now our... Oh, let me go put my... Let me take this EVA off. And, there you are. Okay. There we go. Much better. Light and fast. Okay, let's see what we've got going on there. How you doing today, Miss Chief Engineer? I hope you're doing good. So, for this, we need one more large optronic bridge. For the large optronic bridge, we need Zascosium alloy, which requires Zascosium and a restrum. We have the Zascosium, we need a restrum because we found a small chunk of Zascosium. So it looks like the next thing we're going to really need to do is go to the planetary remnant and see if we can get some Zascosium, a restrum. We're going to need neodymium for flux coils, but we can actually see if we can find some flux coils from some stuff on the planetary remnant. And possibly do a little bit of looting and such on the planetary remnant. Now, I've done the planetary remnant before, so I know pretty much what to expect. So I'm going to take my heavy armor, and we're going to just go with that. I'm not going to try to drill through the sides. We're going to go through it like normal. And maybe there's some extra stuff in there that we haven't taken a look at. So I'm going to start heading there. And we may or may not finish by the time this is done. What I'm going to do for the time being, let's see, that's 3,113. And the warp drive is... Where's the warp drive? The warp drive is, where is the SU? Mass is volume 900. So I should be able to do that and get us under our thing and just store the warp drive in here for future use. So with that on, how is our elevation? That's a lot better. So we can get out of this, a lot better than we did before. And yeah, our gears are going up and down because for some reason, I don't know why, landing gear go down when you enter a sensor thing. So, okay, now we can head off into orbit. We're definitely going to have to upgrade our thrusters when we upgrade our CPU, because we're not able to achieve orbit the way I like to, or as quickly as I like to. So we're going to head off into space, and then we're going to see if we can find the planetary remnant. We may not be able to get it all done today, but if we don't, we'll finish it in the next episode. So we're going to head out, look for the planetary remnant. All right, so we're in space. I think the planetary remnant was showing I was seeing, there it is, a pink arrow on the left side. So I think it's going to be, no, that's a red one. Did they remove the planetary remnant? They may have. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, then we're going to want to start looking for some other way of doing things. I'm thinking we ought to head towards the trade station then, if the planetary remnant is not in orbit. So it looks to me like the trade station is out over this way. So we're going to head around the planet to pick up speed, and then we're going to slingshot around. I don't know if a slingshot works quite right. Probably not. But we're going to slingshot around the planet and head towards the trading station. Alright, our trading station is in view. So let's just let off the level out button. So the level out button, when you're close to the planet, actually seems to level you out with the plane of the planet, which is really, really interesting. While we're on the way to the trade station, we might as well stop by this little thing here and ping it and see what it is. If we can find some magnesium in orbit, that would be great, because that means we won't have to go to the moon to get magnesium for our weapons for the ship. And eventually I do want to upgrade the ship's thrusters and hull and upgrade it to cobalt. Upgrade the ship's hull to armored steel or hardened steel, which would use titanium. So we're going to need to get titanium for that. There is no magnesium in orbit here. So let's see. Our next major thing that we need titanium, which there isn't any, and we need neodymium. So we may have to go to a planet to get that. Let's take a look at these orbits. Oh, there's gold in orbit of Kai's second moon, or I guess third moon. And what is this? Sathium? Oh, nice. That's the first Sathium I've seen. Oh, that and that have Sathium. This also has gold. So we may use these as an alternative for getting gold as well on the asteroids. I don't see neodymium anywhere. There's gold and Sathium and such on this planet. What about its moon? I'm surprised there's no neodymium. Alright, we're coming upon this trade station, and now, since we're far enough away from the planet, we can actually level out to the plane of the system, which is where all the trade stations are, the plane to which all the trade stations are leveled. Or all the space bases are leveled. Can we fit into the hangar? I believe so. We may have to park sideways. But yes, we can fit. All right, we're going to come on over to here, and we're going to park like this. And flight system's off. We'll just turn the whole power off since we don't have any... Interesting. Okay. Put our helmet on because there's no O2 in here. Okay. Now that we're on this, we can actually take a look at some of the trade things and see. Let's see, that's a food trader. I think these two are food traders. Up here, that's the Aunt Mary's. Over here, we've got the Mining Corp. He's all bought out of medium armors. Let's see. What I really need to find, and I think it's on the next level up, is this guy who does auto miner cores and all of these. We're looking at this. That's expensive compared to the one that we bought. Sky Guy's bar, I believe, is totally overpowered. That's the old what do you call it? Pax Purgatory. He's got some human crew members that we could buy theoretically, and increase our crew. And then, okay, over here, this guy. Looks like they did fix the insulation bug. See, this guy will sell these at a lot lower cost. Okay. So, looks like this is just the same as the other. Let's go down and check out this teleporter and see if we... Okay, now we can teleport to and from the trading station on the planet because we have been there. And hopefully that means that once we get to the level... Actually, we're at level 15. Ooh, maybe we can put a teleporter and we can just do our tradings via teleport. That's going to be interesting to check out. But we're going to do that in the next episode. Probably. We haven't done a full terrible lot. We went and got gold today. Really, I need is neodymium. Let's see if... See, I need neodymium and flux coils. This guy will sell us neodymium ingots. And they're not that expensive. So if I buy 79, okay, and then I also am going to need Erestrum, which he does not sell. Let's see, up here we have this corporation guy who sells miner stuff, but he doesn't have the thing. Does this other guy down here have titanium? Titanium rods. It does not appear so. So we're going to have to get titanium ourselves. He does have auto miner cores, but we're only going to need one. Okay, so here's what I think I'm going to do. Let us head to the moon. Take a look at the moon. Actually, I'm going to head to the moon in my other SV. Because I don't want to risk our current SV. Oh, there's one more trader on here. Not there. Over here. This guy will buy weapons. Now... He buys heavy armor. Interesting. Okay. Okay. This is the guy that will sell mobility boost or biome for a lot. So let's check out the other one that sells mobility boosts and see if we can sell them to this guy for 24,000 each. Mobility boosts, I believe we can buy from... Is it this guy? No. It must be this guy up here. Let's see, did you have the mobility boosts? You do. So how many do you have? 3? All right, we're going to buy those from him. So obviously they did not fix the... I don't want to call it a bug or a cheat. I guess a exploit? I don't know what to call it. It's not, you know. But you can buy mobility boosts and sell them at a good amount over here. Buy them from one guy, sell over to here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to utilize the teleporter. And we're going to teleport to the trading station. And here we are back on the planet. And this guy, no, this guy, no, this guy, let's see, do you have boosts? No. So we are now going to use our handy dandy bike. And we're going to transport, or we're going to bike ourselves to the nearby sanctuary, which is... Where's this sanctuary? Over here. Okay. So past the shuttle hub. Or I guess through the shuttle hub. And over to here. And we're going to see if anybody in the sanctuary here will sell us some mobility boosts that we can then sell to the guy back on the station. Now you, mobility boosts, you've got 5 of them. Okay. And then we should be able to sell these back to the guy on the station. You don't do mobility boosts. Okay. And then maybe we can come back and check out. Let's see. What is your price on these? Way too much. Okay. Let's head back to the station. And we might be able to get enough to buy us a large optronic bridge, which will severely reduce the amount of resources we need to spend. We can save some of our gold and a lot of good things. Okay. Let's come back up here and teleport to the station. And we can teleport to the trading station in orbit. Okay. And then back down to here. Into the conference room. And you will buy how many more? 3. Okay, that got us to 109, and we've still got a couple more that we can sell to him when he resets the next day. So that's good. We actually found our source of how we're going to get what we need. This is not the hangar we need. Let's come down over to here. And here. That is not the one we need. There we go. Okay. I guess we don't need to head to the moon just yet. We can actually head back to the planet. Let's see, where is our bunker? Up there. Okay, this way. Well, if I had kept the ship running, I wouldn't be feeling cold. Hopefully the ship will get warm enough before I freeze. Let me do this then. Let's come to a stop. I'll put the EVA on. I know, it's cold. I just have to remember to take the EVA back off once we get... Oh, that's just a regular asteroid. We'll have to remember to take the EVA back off. Hold on. What is this? That is most definitely... No. Hold on. It's red. It's hard to tell if that's red or pink by looking at it. I think it's red. Okay, we're going to head back to the bunker. All right, here we are back at the bunker just as we enter the atmosphere. I love that you don't have to guess anymore, that it actually will show you where you need to go. Right, and let's head down. And I like that you can go faster going down than you do going up. I don't know if that's an intentional change, but it does make it actually seem a lot more realistic that due to the gravity, it like you can actually go faster than your max speed. Maybe not faster than the total max. I'll have to check that out. But you can go faster than your limited based on your thrusters, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't affect the max based on gravity. That's awesome. I like that. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to take the EVA off. Of course I did. And I was thinking, okay, I'm going to close this because we're not going to need that. Let me take the EVA off real quick. And just looking at the this, I think what I want to do now, I want to actually do U, C, and H here, and then have that just be nothing. Oh, I need to do removal. There we go. And then do the same over here, because U, C, H. Because it looked kind of weird having it as close to the door as it was. So I think that's going to look a lot better right there. So in any case, let's head back over here. I'm getting really low on food. Let's come on into here. I'll grab a couple things of ham. And we'll munch on this as we come over here and let us bunker food input connect. And we'll come over here, and now we ought to be able to grab all this and make us some more emergency rations. And then I think I want to put a few emergency rations on the diplomat that ought to allow us to make 6 emergency rations based on the fruit. Okay, so now that we have our thing set up where we can teleport to and from the station, let's take a look and see what it takes to make a teleporter. I didn't think we would be able to. We just need flux coils. Really, that's all we need is flux coils. So what that really means is all we need is titanium, because I can now make flux coils if I had more titanium rods. I'm hoping that I can get this, I just need, what is it, 1 more flux coil for this? So I'm probably going to go and search for that flux coil on my own, probably find wreckages and whatever, and then get that online and come back with you guys when we go to the moon. But all that is going to be in the next episode. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12 Experimental, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.